Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm happy that you have decided to tune in for this another career tip series. Today I want to talk to you about the telephone interview. Now, the telephone interview is a pre-screening process that companies use as a means of saving time in a face-to-face interview session. It's a quick and easy way for organizations to determine whether you fit the basic criteria that they have established for a job. So today I'll be providing you with tips on how to score or win big in the telephone interview so that you are called back for a face-to-face interview or a second interview. The first thing that I want to tell you is that you should always expect a telephone call. Once you're in the job market searching for employment, you have sent out your resumes to organizations, you should expect someone to call you at any time. I mean, obviously, we don't expect the person to be calling you in the middle of the night, but recruiters typically make their calls at the beginning of their workday. Some hiring managers actually get in early in the morning and they make their calls before they start the rest of their work activities, which means that sometimes you may get a call at 7 o'clock in the morning. Once you've started to circulate your resume to organizations, be certain to keep track of those organizations that you have sent your resume to. If you are using varying resumes, as in if you are applying to different industries and you may have altered your resume, be certain to have a sense of the different variations in your resume and who you sent what to. When the telephone interviewer calls you, he or she may call you impromptu, or they may schedule that telephone interview with you via the internet. Either way, you should expect the call. Once you get the call, they will ask you a series of questions to verify information or content that you have presented in your resume. So be certain to understand where there are question marks on your resume and be prepared to respond to those question marks. And by question marks, I mean, are there any gaps in your employment history? Is there anything about your employment or your resume that would present a question that would prompt the interviewer to want to dig deeper for clarification? You should know your work history and your profile better than anyone else, so that if there is a question to be asked, you should be able to anticipate the question and be prepared with a response. Your response should not seem rehearsed, and you should be able to show consistency in your work experience. The next thing you want to make sure of is that the telephone interview is not a face-to-face interview. So to me, you have to work double times as hard to convince the interviewer that you have personality and that you will be a good fit for the organization. They're not seeing you, they're not able to pick up on your body language. The only thing that they're going to be basing their decision on is what you say in the interview and how you sound on the telephone. With that said, you have to be certain that your phone voice, your telephone voice, is up to standard. So you want to make sure that you have a high energy level when you're on the phone talking with interview prospective organizations. Be able to enunciate your words and speak clearly so that the interviewer is able to understand you. Be certain that you are in an environment where there isn't any noise and free from distractions so that the interview can proceed without interruption. Any intervention of that nature can possibly come across as unprofessional to the interviewer. However, if something happens that you didn't anticipate, simply apologize to the interviewer and proceed to carry on with your interview. Stay tuned for more pre-screening tips from njlpeople.com. If you liked this video or the content in this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button below and like, share, and comment in the section. Thank you. See you next time.